What's up, pimp? My name's GLC from the south side streets of the Windy City. You know what I'm talking about? Embrace the concept and embrace this ism I give church. Life was like in the shot growing up, it was a motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? It was a danger zone, but it was also points in your life where you had glimpses of prosperity, you know what I'm talking about? And you wanted to embrace that concept and find a way to indulge in it, you know what I'm talking about? There's a lot of hustlers out there getting it, they was getting money, you know what I'm talking about? Some of us, we couldn't live vicariously through them, so we managed to go out there and hustle and try to get it ourselves. Some chose school, some chose jobs, and others chose to be entrepreneurs, you know? And at the end of the day, it was just a matter of trying to, you know, grow and develop, you know, and better ourselves. Well, growing up in it was a motherfucker, you know? Because at the end of the day, you could be with a nigga one day, be a mellow, everything be going good, then the next day you see him, he might be in the casket, and it could all be due to a motherfucker having his hat turned to the side or some shit in a different direction, representing a different cause, or having a different concept, a different ideology. And at the end of the day, that shit wasn't really nothing but genocide, because we really got sent off, because really the gang culture really started in order for us to protect ourselves from the motherfuckers that was coming in our community trying to motherfucking cause havoc, or we had to go outside of our communities in order to try to get a job or just try to elevate our paper chase, you know what I'm talking about? It'd be motherfuckers giving us conflict. So we came together as a community. We focused on having economic and political control of the communities, because, you know, we weren't going to continue to take no bullshit. We had to defend ourselves, but down the line, drugs came into the picture, and when that came into the picture, fast money came into the picture, and when fast money came into the picture, a lot of the ideologies as far as involving integrity and morals, that shit went down the drain for that little quick paper change, you know? Larry Hoover's an honorable man. He's sort of like the Malcolm X of our day. He's a guy who had the desire to be a part of an organization, but not just be a part of the organization, but be the leader of the organization. He got to that point, but you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You know, when you begin to become the focal point, then all eyes are on you, and everything you do, anything that somebody else do or whatever the fuck, if you the man that's in charge, that shit gonna fall down on you. So if niggas out in the streets and they saying GD or this and that, Larry Hoover, then, you know, shit fall down on him. But at the end of the day, I heard, you know, records and different things where people use Larry Hoover saying whipping work, and, you know, at the end of the day, it's a lot of motherfuckers that did do that, that did whip work and shit, but Larry wasn't one of them. Larry been locked up since '73, and work started getting whipped in '84. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, motherfuckers just gotta know your history when you go that deep, when you dwelling into things of that nature, you know what I'm talking about? Because, see, in our organization, Larry taught us that we were a reckoning power of people, bound by no means, beyond measures, you know what I'm talking about? He told us to aid and assist our brothers and sisters of the struggle in their righteous endeavors, you know? He taught us to, we had to at least have a high school diploma or a GED, that we couldn't be out here uneducated and shit. And when you listen to things like that and you sit back and you reflect on it, I don't see anything negative about that. But like I say, when fast money come into the picture, things begin to fall apart, you know what I'm saying? But Larry Hoover, as I say, he was an outstanding man, a Malcolm X of our time, because Malcolm X went from a street hustler to a motherfucking nigga in jail, to motherfucking Malcolm X, to El-Haj Malik Shabazz, and became one of the greatest leaders of our time. And I feel like if Larry Hoover was out, that's what he would be right now. Because this man had the power to bring street thug motherfuckers together, and he was in the prison cell. And it was difficult for motherfuckers outside of the jail system to do that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when a man possesses that type of power to make a motherfucker go in a negative direction, but can also have the same power to make motherfuckers go in a positive direction, you're a threat to society. And then that's how you end up with several life sentences in Florence, Colorado, 23 and 1. You know what I'm talking about? Locked up on the ground on some bullshit. because his son is an outstanding guy, Larry Hoover Jr. That's my Mella. Shout out to Lil Larry. Miss Wendy, she's an outstanding outstanding lady, outstanding woman. I almost said young lady, but she's young at heart, young at spirit, and man, she got a great mind. And just from me knowing the family and seeing how compelling and how intelligent they are, man, I can't even see how they could really try to talk down on this man like that. Because I have a relationship with direct family members and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Is it true that you have like visiting rights to him, to Larry Hoover?
That's very limited. It's very limited in order to go see Larry, but I can't really speak on that on camera and shit, but it's very limited.
Yeah. You got one lyric, lost my mama, lost my mind.
That should go right there. It's a true story too. She on my arm, Jack. Yeah, Mother's Day is Sunday. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to Miss West. And shout out to all the other mamas that have been in my life that, you know what I'm talking about, I can't do nothing but sit back and reflect. You know what I'm talking about? One thing I want to tell y'all. You got Mama Joe, treat your mama like a queen. Treat her like every day gonna be the last day you're gonna see her or the last day you're gonna talk to her, because you never know. You never know when it's your time to go. So you got a mama and you love her, make sure you let her know, man. Shout out to everybody that still got a mama. Show your mama some love. Whether she's sober or she on drugs, you gotta show her some love and make her feel like that other than God or yourself, there's no one that you place above. You know what I'm talking about? Love your mama, pimp. Church. Look, I got a pistol that I bought when I was staying in Georgia. It's registered in Georgia, it's legal. But I was riding through Indiana with it, and they was trying to give me the flux. They locked me up. I bonded out that day, you know what I'm saying? Gotta go to motherfucking court again. But at the end of the day, they not gonna stop this ism. You know why? Because the kids love me, the ladies love me, I'm a good guy, I ain't doing shit illegal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm out here just doing positive and shit, goddammit.